Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, this is 𝑓𝑊𝋼𝑍𝋼, welcome. And for those of you who are existing subscribers, it's really good to feel your energy once again. Welcome back, you guys. This is going to be your Mars retrograde reading, Gemini. It is going to be in retrograde until November 13th. It went on retrograde September 9th. So we still have a couple more months, maybe a month and a half, to experience this planet's energy. Is very masculine in nature. It's the opposite of Venus. Venus being the feminine body and Mars being the masculine body. So a lot of us are going to get in touch with our masculine energy during this time period. So just bear that in mind. Some tempers or aggressive energies or arguments or debating and competitive energies may ensue. Okay, they may arise during this time. So just understand how to navigate that and how to react with patience and balance. You know, if you have to be aggressive or you have to debate, just do it in a balanced way, okay, during this time. But you know, on a brighter note, this is about taking the initiative and stepping towards our responsibilities that we may have been procrastinating on, or just getting a project up and running, you know, looking for a new job, or just trying to get things off the ground, right? So this is all about taking the initiative during this time. You know, definitely the masculine is just as important as the feminine, and the feminine just as important as the masculine body. So again, it's just all about finding balance within that energy and within that vibration. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your messages for the next month or so. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into, well, we're going to look at the overall energies. And this is you, Gemini, the Queen of Swords, excuse me. So with the Queen of Swords here, this is all about setting boundaries and making sure that you are speaking clearly about those boundaries that you're setting for yourself. Maybe there's someone that you need to just kind of inform, or just kind of let them know, you know, I think I just need to be by myself. Or maybe just not just distancing yourself or definitely setting boundaries, but not so much in like distancing yourselves. It's different for each and every individual, right? So there may be someone, or maybe a few people, or a situation that you need to distance yourself from, or you need to speak more clearly about what you need from someone, or speak more clearly about something that is bothering you. Okay, because the Queen of Swords is someone who thinks before she does things. She thinks about how she feels. She thinks about what has transpired and what has occurred up until this point, up until the present moment, and she makes her decisions based off of what she has gathered from that experience. Instead, she doesn't make emotional decisions. She's not impulsive in that way. She's very thought out. Okay, so she thinks things through. So this is all about the mental body. It's about thinking clearly. It's about setting boundaries. It's about being very clear and giving clarity to someone else or to others about what's bothering you and what you don't like about that situation, or what you need from that situation or from that person. Okay, so now we have your oracle messages, and we have shapeshifter. Okay, and it says transformation, primal wisdom, and instinct. So once again, it's all about, some of you guys are really changing your appearance, okay? Changing how you're dressing. You're making a statement about how you're feeling, about how you're doing, just through the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the colors that you wear, the places you go, the people you hang out with, what you post on social media, things like that, okay? So you're making your presence known, definitely, and you're shifting your perspective. You're shifting how you carry yourself, you know, and how you present yourself or project your energy into the world around you. Okay, so you're definitely changing here, which is very good to see during this Mars retrograde, or at least this is what Mars is going to encourage you to do, okay, is shift and change. Okay, because there could have been a situation or a relationship that you may have been entertaining for a while, and it may have changed you in some way, shape, or form, And so some of you guys are deciding, you know what, I want to change the way I want to change. I want to transform into a better person, into a better version of myself. I want to improve myself for whatever reason, right? Then we have potential. So yeah, some of you guys are definitely shifting into a better sense of self. You guys are recognizing your potential and you're standing up for yourselves. You're very clear. Mars is going to make sure that you are very clear as to what you want. Now you see how you have this child with as the past of this person here. So there could have been something that could have happened to you guys when you were younger or in the past in a relationship that could have caused you to kind of shrink away from your potential. And I get the sense that you guys are stepping into that now, that potential, whatever that potential is for you as an individual. Okay, it doesn't matter how daunting it is. It doesn't matter how insecure you feel. It doesn't matter how scary or frightening this experience may be or may seem. This is all about your potential. It doesn't matter how scary the situation is. It's all about you using that fear as adrenaline to move forward with an opportunity that's going to definitely exercise your potential here and your gifts and talents. So step up to the plate, Gemini. That's what I'm getting here. It's time for change in order for you to step up to the plate. Like I said, Mars is all about taking the initiative as well as that masculine body. Even though you're coming out as Gemini, the Queen of Swords, is feminine energy. The Queen of Swords, to me, it does represent feminine energy, but she has a lot of masculine energy as far as logic, calculation, practicality, most about logic and calculating energies. Like she calculates, she sits back and she watches instead of just like the Queen of Cups. She may be more emotional. She's all about her emotional health. The Queen of Swords is not so much about the emotional body, even though it does like connect with that as well. She would prefer to heal herself emotionally by being more calculating and strengthening her mental body, in order, and then that way everything else will follow suit, right? Okay, so now we have the Magician. So like I said, that potential shape-shifting, okay? The magic to transform yourself, okay? People will see this. People will notice something different about you. And it all starts from within yourself, okay? So the Magician coming out here is showing you that you have potential. You already have what it takes. You already have the tools that you need within your personality to gain the wisdom or the understanding or the prosperity or abundance and opportunities that you seek. Okay, Five of Swords. So again, Mars can kind of also cause a lot of debates. A lot of people who may bully you, or they may make you feel like you can't win the upper hand with them, arguments, things like that. But this is like someone who's a bully too. So some of you guys may have been bullied when you were younger, or you may have been made fun of or teased, maybe by your family, or maybe you just haven't been making the right amount of friends who actually appreciate who you are. They may not appreciate it at all. So I get the sense that there's some upheaval of that and resurfacing of certain energies that may have made you feel less than, good about yourself or less than secure about yourself in the past. So bear that in mind. Make sure that you guys address those things so that you can face those things from the past, so that you can move forward from them into a better future. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups here. So, but it came out in the reverse. So this, to me, this is all about walking away from something that disappoints you. Some of you guys may be like thinking of walking away from something because it's too daunting or it's too scary, or you just feel like you don't have what it takes. Don't walk away from something because it's too daunting, Gemini. Walk towards it, okay? Use that fear as adrenaline. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, this could also mean that there's something that you need to think about. You're maybe thinking about leaving something behind, but you're not sure if you're able to because you have your own reasons, right? Maybe it's because you're afraid, or you feel you're going to lose. You're never going to find something better if you leave this behind. So you feel like you kind of have to like keep an eye on it a little bit to see if it's going to work out. I get the sense, Gemini, it's okay to walk away, okay? But like, again, make sure that you're calculating and you're thinking about why you're walking away, or why you're why you're leaving something behind. So there are those of you who are trying to leave something behind out of disappointment, but just think before you do. Think before you do something. Don't do anything based off of emotion. Think before you walk away from something. But we're going to clarify these, okay, just to come to a better understanding of what these energies in the cards are talking about, okay? But I do sense that there is some transformation or a change in physical appearance or the way you dress and things like that, because once you step into that potential, your physical body and even the way you present yourself is definitely going to change. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the Magician card here. She's sitting pretty, okay, and working her magic. So let's see, this also represents manifestation too. So I feel like there are those of you who are about to manifest something very special. Okay. Let's see here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So plant your seeds, Gemini. Don't be afraid to plant those seeds. Don't be afraid to make that phone call. Don't be afraid to go out on an adventure or go and meet that person or go out for that job opportunity, put out that resume or that application or sign that or fill out that paperwork. Whatever it is that you need to do to plant those seeds and water them, do so, okay? But also be patient. Once you do something, once you plant that seed, don't feel anxious and feel like you have to constantly check in to see, am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? Is this going to happen for me or is it going to work out? Just let things unfold. Just be patient, okay? We have the Hierophant, so this is definitely divine guidance, letting you know that you have the potential. It's time to move forward. Okay, this can also represent an institution or school. Okay, it can also represent marriage. Maybe someone is wanting to manifest getting married. And this will happen for you, Gemini, for sure. But again, you have to think, you have to take the initiative. I just get the sense that you need to take the initiative in something, okay? Ten of Swords. So this is the end of a cycle for you guys, okay? This has been rough for you guys, but it's pretty much over. If you're still dealing with this Ten of Swords past its expiration date, it's something that you're still holding on to, okay? So just bear that in mind, okay? The universe sees what you're going through and is trying to give you opportunities to see your way out of it so that it can help you see your way out of it. But if you're still holding on to heavy energy, this energy is going to be prolonged. So just be aware of that, okay? But you're coming out of something very, very, very difficult. You're coming out of that. You're coming out of the forest. You're coming out of the woods, should I say. You're making your exit out of that tough situation. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups here. Very interesting. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You also have Taurus here. Some of you guys are going to get married, or you're either you're going to get married, or during Mars's retrograde, if you do what's described in the reading as the advice, if you stay on that path of transformation and taking the initiative within your life and being very clear about what you want to yourself and or to others or both. For those of you who are looking for marriage, or you're looking for someone that is marriage material and you can trust them and a soulmate, you're about to manifest that. Either it's going to be during Mars's retrograde for sure. I'm not saying that you're going to get married necessarily in Mars's retrograde. It could happen, but you're going to be manifesting someone who will step forward and they will be a soulmate for you. For others of you, this is you, you're probably going to meet your significant other at work or at an institution or some type of building, like not a government building, it could be, but some type of a building of some kind of corporate situation or educational situation or something about education. But others of you, this is about like a legal binding with someone, like marriage. Okay, so you're coming out of a really tough period in your life. For others of you, if you're already married, you're coming out of a tough situation within the marriage. Okay, something is finally ending. A tough time with your marriage is finally ending. Plant your seeds, communicate clearly with your partner, take the initiative. Okay, once you do, it's going to pay off. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the Five of Swords here. It's that debative, competitive, bullying type of energy. So just remember, there's going to be debates and arguments and things like that. You just have to understand how to navigate them and how to react to them properly and appropriately. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So again, I do sense that you're coming out of something. The wheel is turning in your favor. Things are going to get better. Things are looking up for you. Okay. So this is not the time to beat yourself up, Gemini. Okay. We have the Fool. So there's something that you need to take a risk in, or you need to take a leap of faith towards something. Release any type of stronghold or ties or weights within yourselves that are keeping you from moving forward, away from this this grueling, dragging you through the mud type of energy. Okay. The Empress. So this can be something about a mother figure. Okay. Some of you guys may just decide to you may have a disagreement with your mother, and just take that leap of faith and tell her like it is, you know, or respectfully. And you know, you may have a mother who may not be too nice to you, but others of you, you may be beating yourselves up about being a mother. But I also get the sense that this is those of you who are, again, like I said, you're transforming your energy physically, like because I see the Empress as also like the cosmetic industry, or like the makeup industry or fashion industry, you know, something about style and fashion and, you know, glam and things like that, just like in beauty, and how you take care of yourselves physically. I get the sense that, again, I think I forgot who I was saying this to, maybe Pisces, but I just get the sense that some of you guys are really getting in touch with your Venus energy, because this is what has been kind of getting it's been getting the worst type of energy, like your feminine energy, your Venus here. This also represents Taurus. So some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus, okay, or something happened during Taurus season. But you guys, your Venus, or your Venus sign, or your feminine aspect of yourselves, it has been under attack for some reason, you know, and you may not have nurtured this part of yourselves. So this has something to do, again, with that shape-shifting energy and your potential. Some of you guys really you have a lot of potential to present yourselves in a fashionable way. You know, it's okay to be fashionable. It's okay to take care of your physical appearance. It's not being shallow unless you immerse yourself in that and that's all you care about, and you're not like growing emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Then that becomes a little bit shallow. But like the physical body is just, in your beauty and how you present yourself is just as important as how you feel on the inside. Okay, so I feel like what happens on the inside is what's going to transform you and manifest outside of you. So I just get the sense that there are those of you who are going to take a leap of faith and maybe get something done, or cut your hair, or grow your hair out, or dye your hair, or get a cosmetic surgery, or put on makeup for the first time, or not wear makeup for the first time, wear a certain item of clothing, you know, that you would have never worn, you know, to accentuate a part of your body that maybe you've tried to hide. Maybe you were bullied because of the way you looked, or maybe for wearing glasses, or for the shape of your eyes, or your hair, or your nose, or your lips, or whatever, or your height. I don't know, your weight. Some of you guys could have definitely been bullied in the past, and you're finally just taking a leap of faith and saying, you know what, screw it. Like I'm going to go ahead and recognize my beauty and my natural way of existing, you know, and being and functioning. You know, I'm not going to let anyone, you know, dictate, you know, how I present myself to the world, which I think is very beautiful. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles here. So some of you guys really have, I see that you're coming out of the Five of Pentacles. I see that for sure. You're taking a leap of faith and you're like, I'm not going to feel bad about myself anymore based on what society or the beauty standards say. So I just get the sense that there are those of you who are really loving yourselves, or Mars is going to push you to love yourself. But I do get the sense that you're going to come across this energy within the Five of Pentacles here, where, because it could have been an earth sign in the past that really made you feel bad about yourself. Okay, it could have been also another air sign or a water sign, but I get the sense you guys once you face what you need to face about your insecurities or about yourselves or your circumstances, you may end up feeling like the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles. You may feel like, oh, like I don't like what I see, you know, and you may feel insecure, but push through it. Just push through it, because you're going to end up like the Empress, that goddess energy here, whether you're male or female. Okay, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, right? Okay, so let's see what this Eight of Cups in the reverse is speaking to you guys about, Gemini. It's about walking away from something, but being careful about it. Thinking before you leave a situation behind. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So again, this is something that you're conflicted about. It could be someone that you've been arguing with. Someone that you have debates with. Now, for those of you who are married or who are expecting to be married, or you're looking for marriage or this soulmate, the Five of Swords here is representing, this is going to be someone who's going to love you for who you are. Okay, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you look when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep, or throughout the day. This person's going to love you for who you are. Okay. For others of you who are already married, you guys are healing from some arguments and some disagreements that you've had in the past. Okay, I also see that for you as well. But you first have to heal from those things and face those things head on your own, and come to certain truths about your marriage or past relationships on your own. Okay, so anyway, arguments, competitive energies, debates, not seeing eye to eye, everyone trying to win the upper hand. You know, it's a mess, right? So when you look at something like this, it doesn't look smooth, it doesn't look seamless, it looks like a mess, right? It just looks so out of sorts. So there's some type of imbalance that you're dealing with in your life, maybe with another person, that you're probably still like having a hard time walking away from. King of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign. Like again, there may be an earth sign from your past, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, that you're having a hard time walking away from. This person might be pretty stubborn. They may be very much only about physical appearance, practicality, money. They might be a little bit, if not a lot, very superficial. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, Four of Wands. So this can be someone that you were married to. Maybe you divorced them. Maybe this is an ex. For others of you, you may live with this person. Okay, or you may have lived with this person in the past, and you may have a hard time walking away from them. And this person may have bullied you or made you feel kind of diminished. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting. So this can also be your parents. Maybe you're thinking about leaving your parents' house, or healing, walking away from what your parents taught you because it didn't make you feel whole. Okay, but for others of you who are in healthy relationships, okay, who are dealing with this Five of Wands energy, maybe just some arguments and things like that, and you feel the need to cut somebody off. Like I said, the Queen of Swords is not so much about just cutting, it's not so much just about cutting heads off and permanently canceling someone out of your life or breaking up with someone. If this is a marriage, then Gemini, this is you finally becoming the person that you want to become and being confident in that, and you finally meeting someone else who mirrors that too and loves you for who you are. Okay, and you're going to end up, you guys are probably going to end up getting married to them, if this is a significant other, that, because I feel like this is someone you already are with. Okay, so you guys may have arguments, you guys might have differences, but I get the sense, like, be careful before you just walk out on this person, because this person just, they might be a soulmate. Not might be, they are. They are your better half, you know, in every sense of the word. So there is marriage here between you and this other person. This is for those of you who are in healthy relationships, okay? This, where you guys may fight, but this person still loves you very much. They never make you feel like the way you look or the way you present yourself is weird, or not to their liking. This is someone who loves you for who you are. You just may have disagreements. Don't run away from them just because of the disagreements, okay? This person seems to, this is your soulmate. You just have to learn how to be yourself in the relationship, or maybe this is the other person learning how to be themselves in the relationship. You know what I mean? But for those of you who are in relationships that are diminishing you and they're making you feel insecure, and they feel like you have to wear more makeup, or trying to dictate how you wear your clothes, or like different things like that, like maybe they feel like, well, maybe don't wear that color because that doesn't look good on you, or don't cut your hair, or don't grow your hair out because you don't look right with it. If you're dealing with somebody like that in your life, that is not what you want to entertain. That's not what Mars wants you to be entertaining anymore. Okay, but if this is just about you being in a relationship or a marriage where you guys just have disagreements, which is normal, don't be so quick to walk away from this person. Okay, and if this is vice versa, this person is thinking long and hard before leaving you. They're not just going to walk out on you, okay, just because you have differences. They just need time to just kind of think things through, okay, to come to an understanding of how to communicate with you properly. Okay, that's very beautiful, you guys. Happy retrograde. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Yeah, keep shifting, keep changing, keep transforming. Okay, wear your favorite clothes, wear your favorite makeup, or don't, right? Understand your potential. Okay, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, you guys, and much love and light, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Take care, you guys. Bye.